Alright, so this is the front nine at Hudson Country Club. I forgot to record the opening tee shot, but it ended up just left in the rough, and you'll see every shot after that. Okay, so first hole, par 5. Tee shot ended up just here in the rough. And I'm taking a 3-wood, and just trying to get it somewhere down in the fairway. Just pulled it over a little bit, overdrew it, ends up just left of the cart path. And now I got about 143 in. I'm taking a flighted down 9-iron, just trying to hit it right at the pin. Again, turn it over just a little bit too much, but it's perfectly fine. Got about 30 feet. Should be pretty straight, maybe left to right a little bit. Ends up about 2 feet past the hole. Pretty good putt. Starting out with the par. Hole 2 now, longish par 4, about 430 yards. I'm just trying to go over the trees just on the right side of the fairway. I hit a nice little cut down there. I actually hit this really well. Now we got about 170 in. I think I'm hitting a 7-iron. Approach shot ended up just about 25 feet left of the pin, close to pin high. Good shot. We got a 25-foot lag putt in there. And leave it like 2 feet short. We go up, tap it in. Another par. Even through 2. Now we got a par 3. It's 170 yards up the hill, and I'm hitting a 7-iron. Again, I turn it over just a little bit too much. Ends up in the left bunker. Got a pretty doable shot. And I actually put it really close. I got a tap in for par again. Now we got a par 4, hole 4, slight dogleg to the right, 380 yards. Cut across it just a little bit, loosen distance, don't quite get through the trees enough, and I'll be blocked out a little bit on this next shot. I'm actually taking a 9-iron, just punching it down there, trying to get up near that trap somewhere. And it rolled up to about right here, and this chip is actually... It's actually going to be really good, except for it just hits the rough and doesn't roll out as much as I'd liked. Now we got a 15-footer up the hill for par. Just misses on the right side. One over through 4 after that bogey. Now we got a uphill 370-yard par 4. And I actually hit a pretty big slice on this one. Ends up just right at the cart path, and I actually have a decent angle at the pin. Just got to go over these trees, take a flighted iron. And this shot ends up real nice, draws right in there, 10 feet right of the pin. Got a nice look at birdie here. With these aerated greens, it just rolls and bumps down there, slides just right of the pin. Another easy par. Hole 6, another long par 4, down the hill, 440 yards. I hit a big draw down the middle, and it's in a great spot. Now we got 188 yards downwind. I'm hitting a 7-iron. Turn it over just a little bit too much. Ends up pin high, but just in the trap to the left. And hit a Great shot here. Goes to about 5 feet. Pretty straight putt. And knock it in, get the par. Hole 7, par 3, 185 yards. Straight into the wind, I'm taking a 5-iron. Do not hit this one good at all. Comes up short right of the green, but it's in a fine spot. Got a little bump and run here. Rolls right up to the hole, about 1 foot in front of it. Perfect shot, easy par. Hole 8, 400 yards up the hill, par 4. Overdraw just a little bit, but it's fine, just left rough. Tried to hit a 6-iron here, and I just catch it really thin, and it rolls up into the trap. It feels like my 5th trap shot today, but hit a pretty good one here. Put it to about 6-7 feet, right to left breaker. This putt looked really good, but just didn't break at the end. But bogey. Final hole here, par 5, 530 yards. Pretty straightforward. Hit this drive pretty straight, although I was wishing for a draw. Just ends up in the right rough. Hitting a 3-wood now. Tree isn't really in play. It's too close to me. Put this one right down the middle. Now we got 108 yards, hitting a 50-degree wedge. Just tried to swing a little too hard. Pulled it, but perfect distance in the rough. Left this one really short. Don't know if it hit a bump or not, but it was a terrible chip. Now I get about 15 feet. Leave it 2 feet short and finish with a bogey.